Here we have the tail of the tape, Sanengam, Kamnanchetmuangchon versus Mintra, Nor.Anuwat gym over in Chonburi. Anuwat brings me, the name at least, brings me back to one of the early legends in the early 2000s. Right when I started getting into the sport, Anuwat Kausamrit, who was very, very heavy-handed. I don't think Anuwat is linked to Nor.Anuwat gym, but very, very good fighter. So we have the first round started already.
Yeah, there is quite a height difference between the two ladies. So we see the athlete in the blue corner just pressing forward a little bit more. The athlete in the red corner is using that teep and her long knees, very strong knees there in that first clinch exchange.
And both of these athletes relatively young. Mintra 26 versus Sanengam only 16, so just getting her career started. Good push kick there from the red corner.
Yeah, those push kicks are strong. She started off with a really strong one at the beginning of the round, but I mean, she's just got to deal with that pressure there. She is really pushing forward the other athlete.
I definitely like some of these knee exchanges between the two. Some nice spearing knees up the middle.
That teep again.
Followed by the long kicks, and effectively stalls in the blue corner. Is looking to outmuscle her opponent.
She is definitely, I mean, I would say the stronger of the two. The way she just swept her down there, it was all power, all strength, really.
Yeah, but the red corner, I would say, has more technical abilities and is doing a good job with these stalls.
It's just a case of, can she keep her at bay? Can she keep the pressure away? Because it is so tiring fighting on the back foot. Teeping, oh, nice long knee there. Didn't quite connect, but they have been doing some nice clinch there from the girls.
Yeah, again, that stall from the red corner. Oh, beautiful right body kick.
Mintra is swinging there with that right cross, trying to connect it, but not quite. She needs to get around that knee block. She managed to.
Yeah, and the limbs of Sanengam are so long, it's got to be very difficult and frustrating to get locked up like that all the time.
I mean, she's only standing at 162 centimetres, which is actually my height. It's not very tall, so I think that it's just the actual height difference makes her look so much taller.
Good knees there from the blue corner.
The referee's letting the clinch go here. It is very active. They are really pushing in with those knees. None of these weak knees. Every knee is powerful spear knee.
And last 15 seconds in this first round. Good body shot there from the blue corner.
It's definitely a tactic when you're against a taller opponent to attack the body. Yeah, definitely something that I'd be doing here. What about you, Matt?
So we go into the corner for the second round of action, and you see Sanengam in the red corner with her hands raised. I think she felt some of the body shots, and if she's able to continue to capitalize on the body shots, potentially get around the knee blocks as well, either by elbowing down on the thigh or turning in the clinch. Here we see some of the replays. Nice knees there from the red corner.
Very good knees from both ladies. I mean, as an athlete that's fighting on the back foot and you're against the ring, sometimes to protect yourself from those body shots, you kind of want to use your elbows and tuck back and step back a little bit as they come in, but she can't do that because she's constantly on the rope. She's got no room to move, so she needs to start using her angles and moving round a bit more if she wants to protect herself from those body shots, I think, to move out of the way and disrupt the range. I will say though, I think Mintra is she's doing well here. I think she is definitely pressuring. She's going for the forward style that I love to see.
Nice push kick there from the red corner to start things off.
Yeah, that push kick seems to be her preferred weapon of choice at the minute to just disrupt the rhythm and the pressure of Mintra coming forward.
positioning in the clinch from Sanengam.
Yeah, the face push really does make the difference there in the clinch. If you push and break the position of your opponent, it looks very good.
Oh, Mintra ate a massive knee there, right to the sternum. Oh, good push kick again from the red corner.
Push kick. You know, you take so many of those to the stomach as well, it really starts to chip away at the core if you're taking those over and over and over again.
I think that Sanengam has turned up the heat a little bit. She's looking more explosive with some of these kicks now.
That long knee, she does like to go for that and then grab on. She's got a great lock there in the clinch. Mintra's really struggling to sink the knees in. And the face push again. Oh, I think she just lost that a little bit.
These are some of the stalls and locks that we talked about that I think are maybe a little frustrating for Mintra.
Yeah, as a forward clinch fight, it's very frustrating when your opponent just locks on and holds that clinch there. You just get the action going, and then the referee breaking it up again because Sanengam was deciding to lock her up there. That push kick again. She really needs to start doing some feints, Mintra, to push past. She is walking through it though. She's doing a good job.
Very resilient. Nice off balance there from the blue corner. I think that Mintra has that boxing range, but then falls into the clinch and sort of caught in a trap of ranges. When she's too close, Sanengam wraps her up. When she's too far away, she suffers from that push kick. Nice body kick there from Sanengam.
Yeah, both corners now are giving it a bit louder. There's some action. A lot more action here from the ladies, definitely in round 2 with 40 seconds to go.
It looked like Sanengam slumped a little bit. She's a little open-mouthed here. I wonder if Mintra maybe hurt her.
Mintra just missing there with that elbow, but great idea. I do want to see if the girls are engaging the clinch a bit more. They definitely need to start setting up those elbows and getting those going. I will say Mintra is looking very comfortable here. She doesn't even look tired. Whereas Sanengam, I don't know, she's looking a little bit out of breath in my opinion, I would say. She took a big right hand there from Mintra. She's really wearing down her opponent, just smothering her and taking her down. Beautiful end to the round there.
So we'll get to see some of the highlights in just a moment. I think that Sanengam probably scored a little more, but she definitely started showing signs of fatigue in that second round.
Yeah, I think some of the knees to the bodies from both girls is definitely going to be wearing them down at this point. We'll see if they can dig deep going into round 3 and keep the pace in the second half of round 2. They really stepped it up there. Some great push kicks from both ladies, I will say. They are really good with those push kicks, especially from Sanengam. She really has those long legs to keep her opponent away. I want to see if that's going to be her game plan, is to move around and start setting up those body kicks like she was in the first round.
So there's our DJ Sanook, always bringing a lot of life and energy to the show. And it's great to have everyone watching from around the world. Again, the show here every Saturday from 10 to 12 Thai time. Brought to you by Channel 7 HD and Caro Entertainment. Of course, our sponsors, Youth Sport Gear, Sam OT Energy Drink.
And here we have it into the final 3 minutes of this fight. Sanengam starting with a big push kick there, knocking her opponent off balance.
Yeah, standing on one foot there, Sanengam.
And again, she takes Mintra down again.
Right. Definitely very, ooh, beautiful head kick there from Sanengam. Not a ton of power behind it, but
I think at 47 kilo it might be difficult to get a KO with a head kick and some power, but I mean both ladies are strong. Mintra is very strong against such a tall opponent as well. Those knees is really sinking in. Beautiful sweep there in the clinch.
yeah, Mintra looking a little frustrated Getting pushed with that teep again.
She really needs to fake and move off the angle. She is walking in a straight line. If she wants to get away from that push kick, she needs to start working her angles.
Yeah, or varying her forward rhythm. A little bit of a stall, just to draw that push kick and then run in.
Or even a catch. I love a good catch pulling straight to the body, because I will say Sanengam, when she takes those shots to the body, her face does wince a little bit. I can tell that they are doing a little bit of damage there.
And Sanengam definitely on the back foot here.
Mintra is so strong. The way she manages to flip a taller opponent there is quite impressive, actually. To use her entire body weight against someone so much taller. Sanengam is just looking at her corner there for a little bit of advice. She is looking a little bit tired. She's still trying to get those legs going. They are still powerful, those kicks.
Yeah, last minute here. And again, the two trying to out-muscle each other.
Yeah, I do like it when female fights turn into a bit more of a war. The round 3 has really stepped it up. In round 1, I wasn't so sure. But I mean, the girls can bring the action as well as the boys. We can definitely do it.
So a little bit of a tussle on the ground there.
Yeah, I think the ladies might have spent more time on the floor than on their feet in round 3. But last 30 seconds to go. Can Mintra pressure forward and just smother her opponent? I think maybe she's really knocking her off balance.
Yeah, good stalling technique there from Mintra. And I think that it will probably go Sanengam's way. Just controlled this final round. I think has effectively scored more, done a bit more damage.
I'm not sure. It could go either way. It really could, to be honest. It just depends.
So we'll go to the goodness scorecard in just a moment. In the meantime, we'll get a chance to see some of the highlights from the last round of action.
That teep, that is such a good weapon for Sanengam. It really is very strong and just disrupts the rhythm of the opponent. It is so frustrating as a smaller fighter when that teep just keeps stabbing you. But Mintra herself, she got some good takedowns in the clinch as well. Look at that, just absolutely out-muscling her opponent, to be honest, in my opinion.
There's that big body shot for Mintra, but unfortunately it didn't land enough.
We'll head over to Mark Abbott to just announce the winner. I'm interested to see which way this goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27. Samson Yusufjan, Samson Yusufjan, let Samson Yusufjan for the winner. In the red corner, Sanengam Kamnanchetmuangchon.